everyone, and welcome back to my channel True Crime and Trials, where I discuss true crime and trials. My name's Lindsay, and we're on to the next witness in the Bob Durst trial, and it is Robin Karr-Morse. Now, she's a friend of Susan Berman's, and she met Susan when she was 13 in boarding school. And Robin and Susan were the only two orphans there, so they became close friends. Susan told her about her father and that she believed both her parents were killed by the mob, which Robin says apparently isn't true. So Susan was very frightened about that, thus making her paranoid. When asked to describe Susan's personality, she says that Susan was smart, energetic, funny, and a little neurotic. And she had a lot of phobias. She was hyper vigilant about her security, and she would never let a stranger in her house. When Susan told Robin about Bob, she said that they were very close friends. She was very loyal to this person and that she knew his wife and they were all friends. At some point, Susan had told her that she was harbouring a secret for a very good friend of hers. Susan asked Robin if she had heard about the case in New York involving a guy whose wife had disappeared, and told Robin that she was on the inside of some information about the story but didn't tell her what that was. The last time Robin talked to Susan, Susan told her that she was very nervous and she had someone coming that she was going to talk about the case with, and she was going to blow it wide open. So at this point, they've been asking about, Susan, borrowing money and things. And at first it didn't click, but then at this point I was like, so all the questions about what Susan's financial situation was and how much money she was borrowing off her friends now makes sense, which will become clear. Robin says that Susan sounded pissed and angry when talking about this friend, and Susan made it sound like that this friend's wife was dead. That's her opinion anyway, it's not what Susan said. Susan also said to her that as a result of what had happened between her and this close friend, which we all know is Bob, in the situation involving his missing wife, made her question things and question his character, and she said that he hadn't come through for her like she thought he would. Susan also told her that she couldn't tell her exactly what she knew because her life would be in danger. Susan didn't actually tell her what she was going to tell the truth about. She just told her she was going to blow the case wide open. So Susan was angry that she wasn't getting as much money from her friend and that it was starting to dry up. Therefore, Susan was going to blow the case wide open. Even though Susan was nervous and anxious about it, she felt strongly that she needed to do it. So you could either, she's either going to tell the truth about something because Bob decided he'd stop giving her money, or she was blackmailing him again with lies. So in the whole 40 years, Robin was friends with Susan. Susan never once told her that she couldn't tell her something because her life would be in danger until that phone call. When she found out Susan had been murdered, she thought maybe it was a mob hit because of all the stuff Susan had told her and with her dad being in the mob. But then she knew Susan and knew that she wouldn't let someone in easily. And as we know, she wouldn't open the door to someone she didn't know. So back when Robin had that conversation with Susan, Susan told her that she had a fight with her landlady, and it was very stressful for her, and it had been an ongoing thing, partly about her dogs and partly about her hygiene in the house. It wasn't until she saw the jinx that she connected Susan's murder to her friend Bob, although Robin didn't know the name of Susan's friend until she watched the jinx. So, cross-examination, Robin spoke to the prosecution on numerous occasions but didn't want to speak to the defence. None of them do. Absolutely none of them. So Mr. Chesnoff asked Robin if it ever occurred to her that perhaps that all the drama from Susan about what she was going to blow wide open may have been something she was just making up in order to get people to give her money, which Robin doesn't agree with. But you hear more and more that Susan was dramatic. She liked to make, tell stories. So I don't think it's a far-fetched thing at all. Now Mr. Chesnoff is going at Robin for believing that's what Susan told her, and for believing that when Susan told her she couldn't because her life would be in danger. Now I can understand the defence going for that, but you could tell in her voice and by her body language that she believed every single word Susan told her. They all did. Now whether that's just pure manipulation from Susan, I don't know, but it's not their fault that they made such good friends with her and thought she was such a wonderful person. Yes, she had her flaws, but they thought she was, such a wonderful person. So why wouldn't they believe her? I feel bad for them all because they're just relaying what she told them and saying that they believed in her. I know, the defence have got to pick them apart, but that bit I don't like, not with genuine people that are just relaying what they were told. So there we go. At the end of yesterday, well, I don't even think it was at the end, Bob got taken to hospital. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but they had to end for the day, so it won't be back until Monday. So it'll give me a chance to catch up. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on that and see what's going on with that. Is it genuine or is it another tactic from Bob, which I wouldn't put it past him, to be honest. It's not above him to do something like this. So yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that. So until then, bye for now.